Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at a fascinating piece of British history. The United Kingdom 10 new pence coin, featuring the iconic crowned lion passant guardant. Although it may seem like an ordinary coin, it represents one of the biggest changes in Britain's modern monetary system. The 10 new pence coin was first introduced in 1968 as part of the United Kingdom's transition to decimal currency. Before decimalization, Britain used a complex system of pounds, shillings, and pence that had existed for centuries. 1 pound was equal to 20 shillings, and each shilling contained 12 pence, making calculations difficult for everyday transactions. To simplify the currency, the British government prepared for decimalization years in advance. The new 10 new pence coin was introduced on April 23, 1968, giving people time to become familiar with a new system before Decimal Day officially arrived on February 15, 1971. Interestingly, the 10 new pence coin had exactly the same size, weight, and value as the old 2-shilling coin, also known as the florin. This allowed both coins to circulate together, making the transition much smoother for businesses and the public. One of the most striking features of this coin is its reverse design. It displays a crowned lion passant guardant, the lion walking with one front paw raised while looking directly at the viewer. The lion wears the historic crown of St. Edward, symbolizing the strength, courage, and royal heritage of the United Kingdom. This design was created by renowned British sculptor Christopher Ironside, who designed many of the coins introduced during decimalization. On the obverse side, the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Over the years, several different portraits of the Queen appeared on the coin as her official image was updated. These portraits reflected different stages of her long and historic reign, making the coins popular among collectors. The words "new pence" appeared on coins minted from 1968 until 1981. Beginning in 1982, after the decimal system had become fully established, the inscription was shortened to simply 10 pence. Originally, the coin was struck in cupronickel, an alloy made of copper and nickel that provides excellent durability and resistance to corrosion. In 1992, the Royal Mint reduced the size of the 10 pence coin to make it lighter and more convenient for everyday use. The larger version, including those minted from 1968 onward, was gradually withdrawn from circulation. Today, these early 10 new pence coins are valued by collectors not only for their historical significance, but also for the story they tell about Britain's transition into the modern decimal era. While most circulated examples remain common, coins in exceptional condition or with rare minting errors can attract much higher prices. The 1968 10 new pence coin is more than just money. It is a symbol of change, modernization, and British heritage. It reminds us of a time when an entire nation adapted to a new way of counting its currency while preserving the traditions represented by the proud crowned lion. If you enjoyed learning about this historic British coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about which coin you'd like to see featured next coin. The 1980 10 new pence coin was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and was part of the decimal currency system introduced in the United Kingdom. Although decimalization officially took place on February 15, 1971, the first decimal coins had already entered circulation in 1968 to help the public prepare for the change. By 1980, the decimal system was well established, and the 10 new pence coin had become an essential part of everyday life across Britain. The coin was struck in cupronickel, an alloy made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighed 11.31 grams and measured 28.5 millimeters in diameter. This larger version remained in circulation until 1992, when the Royal Mint introduced a smaller and lighter 10 pence coin to make it more convenient for everyday use. One of the most recognizable features of the 1980 coin is its reverse design, created by renowned artist Christopher Ironside. It features a crowned lion passant guardant, one of the oldest and most powerful symbols in British heraldry. The lion is shown walking with one front paw raised while facing forward, wearing the crown of St. Edward. This majestic design represents courage, strength, and the enduring traditions of the British monarchy. The obverse side displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on British coins from 1968 until 1984 and depicts the Queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Around the portrait appears the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II DG Veg 50, which means Elizabeth II by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. An interesting detail about the 1980 issue is the inscription, New Pence on the reverse. Although Britain had fully adopted decimal currency by then, the words New Pence continued to appear on coins until 1981. Beginning in 1982, the wording was changed to simply 10 pence, marking the completion of Britain's transition to the decimal system. Millions of 1980 10 new pence coins were produced for circulation, making them common today. Because of their large mintage, most circulated examples are worth only their face value. However, coins in brilliant uncirculated condition, proof versions, or those with rare minting errors can be worth significantly more to collectors. Today, the 1980 10 new pence coin is appreciated not only as a collectible, but also as a reminder of an important era in British history. It represents the successful modernization of the nation's currency, while preserving traditional symbols of the monarchy and national identity. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the history of the 1980 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling us which coin you'd like to explore next. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.